Good day everybody, and welcome back to Stuff We Do, where we do all the knife stuff you love, knife reviews, knife tests, knife modifications, and outdoor stuff with knives. This was inevitable, being from South Africa. Today we are talking about the most lethal knife in the world. In South Africa, 58 people are murdered every day. First we have guns, but only by a small margin. And next we have knives. And the majority of these are the infamous Okapi. Especially this one, the ratcheting Okapi. This is a beast by any standards. It's a large blade, large handle, and the ratchet locks it in place securely. You have to pull on this ring. Okay, I'm not very trained in these, but you have to pull on that ring to close it, and then it ratchets open and closed. But when it's locked, it's extremely secure. Okay, a bit of history on this. In 1902, Germany imported the Okapi to all of the German colonies in Africa. The knife got its name from that odd-looking giraffe buck animal from Central Africa, the Okapi. And then in 1988, South Africa started producing the knives locally. Initially, it said made in South Africa, but today it will say made in New Germany, which is still in South Africa. It's just a place near, well, it's in Natal, near Durban. A place called New Germany. That's where the factory is situated now. All of these blades are made from 1055 carbon steel, and the handles are either laminated rosewood that's been resin impregnated, so they will last forever, even if they don't really feel like that. This is not a high quality knife. This is a cheap, buy it anywhere for extremely inexpensive knife. That's why most murders in South Africa is committed with things like this. Oh, and then you get plastic handles. You sometimes get red ones in some of the older models and stuff like that. Now, this is the Saturday night special Okapi. The ratcheting one that people use for all kinds of no good. If you look at the blade, it's got a little Okapi right there, and it says made in South Africa. So this is also a few years old, not one of the brand new models. We've got this tiny little inlay over here, and then the resin impregnated wood. Now if you look at the grind, this side is completely flat with only a secondary bevel at the bottom. If you look on the other side, it's got like a flat chisel ground bevel on this side, and then the secondary bevel. Okay. This is not my favorite one. Most likely whenever I see this, I start running. This is one of my favorites. This is the Okapi biltong knife. We've been talking about biltong previously, where you cut pieces of dried meat. Delicious. Anyway, so this Okapi made in South Africa. No weird locking mechanisms. I drilled a hole at the back myself, and then it's just a little slip joint. About one fist size. I do not have measurements for you at this stage. We'll compare it now. And then this one was pre 1988, because this one is still I hope you can see that. Okapi made in Germany. Can you see that? Maybe, maybe not. Anyway, trust me, it says Okapi made in Germany with a little Okapi there. And then it's got better quality inlay done to it. It doesn't ratchet, it's just a slip joint. It's got this little bail here at the top, but I'm not quite sure why. I suppose you can maybe lock it in place if you have that on there, then it won't open. And then this is plastic. This is plastic, but it's more like a, I don't know, those olden day plastics. I cannot find the name for that now. Anyway, so this is a pre-1988 Okapi. We have the ratcheting one and the biltong one. I also own a machete and a butcher's knife, but that did not fit into my little camera setup here. Let's quickly do a comparison. Rat one. Now all of a sudden the rat one doesn't look that big anymore. Okay, so we have a rat one. The blade length slightly shorter, but the handle is definitely shorter. And let's do a pilar just for fun. And then look at the little pilar. Okay. Yeah, enough said. Thank you very much. Cold Steel also make what do they call the thing? A Cold Steel kudu, which is a synthetic version of this, but actually I think it's better quality than the original Okapis because they were never made for quality. They were just made to be used. Okay. And if you found this interesting, please subscribe, stay safe, happy, and have a good one. See you soon.